I actually didn't forget this time. New year, new me. There's no overlay. Right, Jeff on the Discord, and let's see what he does. Playing against Andre. I actually played Andre twice earlier today, before I went live. And we went 1-1 actually, which feels good for me after such a long break. Is Andre like still top 3 or I think something like that, right? Maybe like slightly, so somewhere in the mix always. So it feels nice. Andre has historically been a tough opponent for me. I think at one point my score against Andre was worse than against Dreamer. But let's see. Right, so he went c4, we went c5. He develops his knight. So let's just do the same. Symmetrical is of course always better for black, but better for white, obviously. But it shouldn't be too much of an issue in this variant, because we have everything defended nicely. Chat arguing about who is rank 3 at the moment. Okay, he goes for b4 as so often, getting ready to develop his bishop. Maybe sometimes take. I still mostly like just taking that off and seeing how my opponent reacts. It's not so much about getting the pawn. It's more about getting the knight away from, like, taking the option of the knight to go there, basically. Okay, but he does, of course, go bishop here, which is like what you want to play when you do that. And now we have to make a little bit of a decision, because this is always a little bit annoying if he gets the bishop up here. So I think we can go knight here now. Or we could go e6 and then block with the bishop. If you go knight here, this makes this a little bit weak, but I think this is probably most often shouldn't be too bad. At least I haven't seen this being bad yet. I think actually I might have had this exact position against Andre earlier. Andre is always basically shared third. I mean, Andre is probably the player who's been rank 3 the most. If someone wants to run an analysis on that. Okay, but let's get back to the game. If we talk too much, we're gonna just get destroyed here. So if he takes, we're gonna take back with the g-pawn, obviously. But I don't think he will take. I also like this knight move because it protects b5 in some lines. And f7 is undefended, but him getting a queen to f7 seems rather unlikely at the moment, especially because we're probably going e6 next move. So he's probably going to keep developing either of those moves, or he might also attack. He might also attack the pawn like that. I think that's what he did in our other game. Okay, he actually takes off the knight. That is new for sure. We have to take back like this, of course. And now let's see what he does. Is he gonna go like queen here and just try to cheese me immediately? That would be funny. Yes, what is nice about his position is that all of his pieces are still defending the squares near the king. He has to be a little bit careful, I guess, if the queen goes too far. There's sometimes some issues on c2. I guess I'm blocking myself at the moment. So if he moves his queen out, we probably have to do the same. And he does do so. So now we have to be on alert. His idea is, of course, just to go here and then travel to f7. which would be not ideal. I don't think we have time to play like d5 here, because this just looks scary. Might have time to go like rook here, but maybe not. h5 is also interesting. If you go h5, he goes queen here, what do we do? What board is he looking to sack on? It's probably not this one, right? I don't think so. So I'm looking at queen here. I think queen here has to be like the correct move. And then see what he does basically. If you go queen here, queen there, queen e6, we should be okay. Because then if he sacrifices, we can actually travel back a little bit. I think this should be okay. I think we can go queen here. Unless I'm missing something crazy, which is of course always possible. But we just get the queen into the game, I believe. Here, queen here. Queen goes to e6. I don't think he can sacrifice immediately. And what is nice about this is that the pawn is always blocking the 2 squares for the knight. Be alright. If I get the time, I might be able to throw in like b3, and if a takes, go like knight b4, and maybe get some pressure against c2. Okay, if he does go here, we have to go queen e6, obviously. If you go queen e6, he can then travel 1 back, 2 back on this board. But that shouldn't lead to checkmate, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, we have decent control on the light squares. If he travels to... Wait, let's see. If he travels to 1 back, 2 back. If he travels to this board, is that an issue? Oh wait, that's actually bad. Oh, I just realized this. If he travels to this board, there's actually a big issue. Oh, does this actually just win? That would be crazy. Like if we go here and then he makes any move, and then he travels on this board. If you attack with the king, this is just checkmate. Alright, no, I mean, we obviously don't have any travels. I think we still have to play queen e6 no matter what. What is a little bit unfortunate is that we don't have like queen here. Queen e is also a move. I mean, it has to be. We cannot. Maybe we can do like knight here. Maybe that can be an idea. And if he takes, we take. That's not an idea at all. Yikes. We can also drop the knight back to f8, I guess. Wait, let's just look at this. If we drop the knight back, he then makes any move, and then he can sacrifice us on this board. So we have to get our queen in position then to defend against this. I think it might be possible, but it's going to be tough. But I actually think this might be the only move, because I'm a little bit scared that after this, the problem is if we do this now and he jumps the move after, he's gonna have we're not gonna have a Jurassic, and it's actually not a great spot to do this. We also have to get to A4 then on the new board if he does decide to sacrifice here, which I guess, like, why wouldn't he? Oh, I guess we can try to defend F7 as well. It's tough. Like this C4 pawn is really well placed here. If we somehow get enough time, we can like sacrifice here, but like if you get to jump with the queen on this board, that's checkmate. But don't hold your breath on that one. And imagine getting F7 sacked and defended pawn. I think we have to go back though. If we go back, then any move. But then what do we actually do? So tough. I guess we can maybe Jurassic him. Okay, I actually have somewhat of a plan. I don't. Oh, I was gonna say I can go like queen here and then queen here. That's not good enough. I think we have to go knight back, and this sucks, of course. This, of course, does suck a lot. But yeah, next move is gonna sack here. I think we might just be lost. I'm sorry. Hey, what's up, Gordon? Gordian. How are you doing? Enjoy being back as well. For now. Not so much in this game, but usually I enjoy being back. Like, if this just works for white, I actually have to look at this. Because that is like... I think that's the first time I've been like, just gotten destroyed out of the opening. Maybe this knight move isn't actually good. Because of what happened. Maybe you have to play like e6 and then bishop out. Yes, this just looks like shit. I don't even have any like good square to jump to. That's really like the biggest issue. Maybe these had like queen here or like something, but I can't even like move on this file. Just feels bad. Like at least after the next move I get some Jurassic in. Like he can't defend both f4 and this. I guess we get some counterplay, but this is not the game that I want to play. Am I going to stream more frequently? I mean, hopefully. Like the hardest part is really like after you've been offline for such a long time to actually like find the courage to find the button and go live again, which sounds crazy, but I don't know. Might be relatable for some of you. But yeah, I mean, I'm of course playing too if I get the time, and I enjoy playing, and people enjoy watching, of course. Like work-wise, I should have a little bit more free time coming up, but it's always going to be in phases. Like there's probably never going to be time again where I stream like every day, like I used to. When the game came out, mostly because I'm working full time now. But my plan is to retire in my 30s, so then I can play 5D chess every day again. Okay, Wormwood says it's relatable, so that's good. That's the one guy I need. I mean, it's kind of hard for him to make a move because, like, it almost doesn't matter what he plays because the next move he's gonna sacrifice here. I'm pretty sure. Who would have thought that you might need a fucking queen here and not on B8, huh? To cover F7. Unlucky. Maybe this is actually a good reason why not to take this pawn. Because I actually would prefer my position more if this pawn wasn't here. You both study and work? No, I don't study anymore. I don't study anymore. I am part of the tax-paying workforce. I only study how to get out of this position, which is probably not at all. What is he thinking about? Is he gonna throw in some crazy knight move just to flex? I'm gonna tell you this. If he moves this knight, I might just fucking sack my queen here. Because I'm pretty sure we lost after the travel. Just sack my queen, play like this, and then lose. A different way, but a cooler way. I need some advice from you soon, because some people refuse to pay taxes. In Russia? No. You telling me there's people in Russia who don't pay their taxes? Maybe he's worried about this as well, like if he moves this knight anywhere, that I'm just gonna sack my queen. And go out on my own terms. Oh, it's a 5D related joke. Yikes. See, that's what I mean when I've been offline for too long. It's all too real for me now. So people play you some elo tags so you don't match them on the ladder. And this feels so bad. Like the time doesn't matter because we're just getting owned. I still think this is like the best shot we at least had. Because like in some world where for some reason he doesn't do anything, we maybe get to sacrifice here, and then knight takes, queen takes, king takes, and get knight here, checkmate. It's probably not gonna be this world, but maybe one of a million universes this could work. If you take elo from Dreamer, he wants his elo back. I mean, that seems like that doesn't seem like tax to me. That sounds like theft. If it's his elo. Maybe he's maybe it's because he's a 1%er at the top of the ladder. There's just a Robin Hood coming after him, trying to distribute the elo more evenly. I bet you 2 elo if you play 1e4 in Tier 0. Alright, he doesn't. What is this move, Andre? Really? Out of all the flex moves you could have done, you just do me like this. What a dirty guy. I mean, if we take... Let's just see where our queen ends up. Yeah, like nowhere, obviously. Like, even on this board, it doesn't work. If it would go to this board, which is the next one. If it goes to this one, this also wouldn't work. And this would be the what we would need on, but that's the one move in the past. I think we have to still, like, go like here, I guess. Like, okay, if he takes... I mean, he's gonna take, right? He's gonna take on f7, and then we have to, like, Jurassic or something and pray. I think actually, like, f4 is probably the better square to Jurassic from, compared to this. Actually, check this out. If we go here, we're threatening actually to take here. Yeah, I mean, that's good enough for me. That is good enough for me to go for this. Like I said, we have exactly one trick in this position, and it's it is that. So this is a pretty sad moment because we would actually get to sacrifice on this board, but it doesn't matter because we get mated one move quicker. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's scared. Maybe Andre can't count to 1/2. I can't believe I'm still in disbelief that he played fucking knight c3 for no reason. I guess like maybe he could go here, but then we actually I'm gonna sacrifice here immediately if he lets me. Man, I wish it was 2021 and he would give me more credit for my position. that might change the outcome of this game. But yeah, I still don't believe this is anything for me. Like, I mean, I guess he's kind of scared that after he takes, I Jurassic and then I somehow get his queen. But I don't need to tell you that I didn't calculate this yet. This just looked like the better square for me other than e6. Plus it gets like the second threat of jumping here. Wait, jumping here, sorry. I don't even know if that's a threat, honestly, because the knight can maybe recapture from parallel timeline. But that's the nice thing about having a lost position. Every move you make is automatically the best move. He's actually dropping kind of low on time. Like he has to decide soon what he wants to do. Because if this actually goes to he's sexy and I Jurassic him, it might not be. I mean, like how can you calculate this in 5 minutes? Like in time, whether I get a piece to recapture on f7 or not? I think it's pretty tough. I mean, if you can't do that, I guess we deserve to lose anyway. But I think we still at least gave it the best shot, even though this move, of course, always painful. Always painful, but I mean, I've learned my lesson at least. Wow, he doesn't sag? What? Does he think that he can survive this? Wait. I mean, this would be hilarious if after moving the knight out and then back, we lose to the smothered mate here. Like, what? I don't think I can even do anything else other than just taking and pray. Like, what am I missing? Why? We at least get a fighting chance. Jurassic him now, that's obviously never gonna work. like, honestly, I don't think we can play this board anyway. Can we play this board? Wait. What if we take on c4? Is this playable? Because, I mean, we have this covered now, and next time the queen goes 1 back, 2 back, and the knights are recovered, and then... Wait, did he miss this window? Like, if we take on c4 now, this is covered. Not sweating anything is a big yikes. If we go, like... No, okay, I mean, okay, so we have to keep this covered. He wants to take. He doesn't know why he didn't see this that I take here, but let's just see. I go here. Where can his pieces go? His queen can go here, but that doesn't matter. I guess it does matter because he can like sacrifice. I take, and then his knight recaptures my queen on this board. But that might still like be the best I have anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure this loses, but like, am I really gonna play on 0L? I guess we could go like queen b8. No, there's no way. Like, he can even take here, I guess. Like, after queen takes here, he can probably take here even. My God, what is going on? Like, I don't understand why he didn't just... I would have sacrificed immediately. I might just go for this anyway. And I know he can, like, check me and then recapture, but... I guess that is a pretty good argument not to do it, but... Like, what else do I have? Like, the only other move I can think of is queen goes there or queen goes back. Or I guess this, but this looks so sad. If I take here and he takes with check, I take and then e6, e3. I might just lost because he has this. If I take here and then he checks me, but if he checks me, we get the queen back. If he checks me, we get the queen back at least. Maybe he has some shenanigans where he's gonna sack a second queen and then travel here or something. Like... I guess the other problem is that we actually... No, we don't get mated on the spot because we're gonna get our move back. So we can actually survive on this board. If he has to jump defensively, which I think he does. Let me just quickly see. We take... It's gonna be down here. He takes, it's gonna be here. I take, it's gonna be here. I take, it's gonna be here. He doesn't have time to checkmate on the spot, I'm pretty sure. I think we have to go for this, like... Can we survive like this? Biggest issue is we have like no pieces developed at all on any board. So I think I actually think it doesn't matter what we do. We're probably lost either way. Like if we take here, it's gonna be down here. He takes, it's my move. I take, it's back here. Takes there. There, check. Yeah, I think like I don't know. I don't see anything else. I think we're lost either way, but let's just go for it. I don't think this works. I don't want to play like queen takes here or like queen goes back. There's like no way in hell this ever works, and I guess I would rather lose term. At least we get a soft mate in, so it's not a complete shutout. Actually surprised he didn't split earlier. I guess he might do it now. But I mean, we get the queen back. Maybe this is not as over as I thought it was, but I still think we lose. The issue is simply like, even if we catch up to this board, this is just ungodly terrible position-wise. We have like no pieces on the board. I guess that also works. Yikes. Right. That seems convincing enough. Why didn't I even consider that? Right. Time to time to get mate on C2, boys. Come on, Andre. Don't just let me checkmate you on C2 one time. You know you want to. Let's play like, I don't know, this. I guess this never works from 2 travels back, huh? That's kind of why I thought it would be better to travel from this spot. I just don't think it would have mattered. No, don't do me like that. Come on. And what a sad time to be alive. Alright, let's not make him wait for too long. Let's just go about this and lose, of course. Any B3 enjoyers? Wait, he almost has mate here if he goes like here and takes here, but it's not quite mate. But yeah, I mean, this is obviously over. It was just a nice that's a nice way to go about this in a positional manner, because like no matter where I go here, this is a hopeless position after the knight jumps here. Like if I go back, there's no way this ever holds. And I guess this means that you can't actually get the probably can't take the pawn. I probably played this way too greedy, huh? Like taking the pawn and then also getting the knight out and defending this. Just a nice execution, ma'am. Alright, I think we have to take. And we're coming in with a double queen sack. I guess he get. Wait, what does he? This is really just like I can take once, I guess, and then maybe can I take a second time? No, here's a check. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. All right, all right. We have to take, and then he's gonna check us on the next move. Can we even like prevent this somehow? Oh no, let's go. If he takes, we can take with the king, boys. Don't check me. Hey, wait, what? Why can't I do this? Oh no. That is unfortunate. Alright, very well done. Very nice execution by him. I thought we could at least get the king up to f5, but it obviously doesn't work. Yeah, that was just a really nice punish of my greedy style of the opening. Very well done by Andre. GG.